Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning in Australia, I think. Yeah, what's going on? It is me, Explain 1972, back with you guys. And as you guys can see from the title, we are going to be testing out Active Sky. Everybody's wet dream. Everybody was dreaming about having this program on Explain, and now it's here. And now we get to test it. Now we get to fly it. Wow, look at the road traffic down here in San Francisco. Look at all those cars on the road. Yeah, so we're here, man. And I gotta tell you guys, I just purchased Active Sky. 35, 36 euros, so maybe like 40 US or something like that. And this is my 1, 2, 3. It's like my 4th weather program. I've never bought so much of the same add-on for anything ever. And I have for Explain. Bought XEnviro, first weather program I bought. Bought SkyMax Pro. Bought Flight Sim Global Real Weather. And now I have Active Sky. So that's 4. Is that 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So we're about to see, man, if it's worth it. If it's worth the hype. If it's worth what we've been waiting for. And if it's worth giving a look. And how it performs and all that stuff. So let's just jump right into it. We're parked up here in San Francisco. And as usual, San Francisco is a little bit hazy. But I know they're not coming with any cloud textures per se. But it does handle how it renders clouds and stuff, I think. Or how it draws them, or where it draws them. And so this is what we're looking at right now for Active Sky. So this is it. It does have an interface that comes with it, and it does give you METAR and stuff like that that you can see or you can read, and it's got a decent interface to it. And, we'll see how that get along. But I'm going to show you guys once we get in flight exactly what that looks like. And what's that? Is this a train? It sure is a train. Oh, look at that. This bad boy's got 1, 2, 3. He's got like 25 cars to it. Front and back engine. But yeah. And of course, I'm on Vatsim and somebody was just sitting on top of me. Now they're gone. That's fine. But yep, here we are. We're going to be looking at this weather engine and see what it does. So it's running real world weather right now. And let me see if I can bring on screen for you guys exactly what it looks like. Let's do display, hide that, and bring up Active Sky. I think you guys should be able to see that right there. Yeah, you guys can see it. That's what it looks like. That's the weather interface. ASXP. Shows current weather conditions. The wind is 270 at 12 knots, visibility 10 miles, so it's unlimited vis, no clouds really. Temperature 13C, dew point 7C. Precip non-reported, altimeter 1022 or 3018. So it does give you weather, plus give you some stations around Seattle, LA, Alaska, Atlanta. I don't know what. These are favorite stations, I guess it says right there. Give you some news. We've posted a hot fix on it. It says, welcome to Active Sky, enjoy, whatever. Over here shows you the status, the version number. It's on live real-time weather mode, and it's connected to Explain is connected. It's idle right now. ARAC is 1601. Got to figure what the ARAC is for. I'm not sure why you need an ARAC in the weather. But apparently, there's a bunch of other stuff. So that's the home. This is the control. I'm in live weather mode right now. I guess what it brings to us is switch to custom weather. Or historical weather, maybe. What it says, live weather is active, switch to historical weather. So here we go. I'm not going to mess around with that on today's flight, but this is what the interface looks like. That's the weather control. Then you have a map. I haven't even looked at this yet. That's a precip map. Why am I looking at Africa? Let's look at... Hope this doesn't crash, man. Alright, here we go. Oh, here's the airplane. Oh, nice. That's not bad. Well, so far, this beats any other weather program I've seen. I guess these dots are the weather stations. Yes, they are. And let me zoom it up to San Fran, where we're sitting right now, and see. Oh, look at that. Gives you a ring around the airport. 25-mile ring, 50 miles. So there's some precip around, but a good 100 and something miles away. Okay, so that's pretty good. So that's precip, that's clouds, no clouds, that's traffic. I'm not sure what the traffic is. There's a visibility map. Okay, there's the wind map. Does that show you wind aloft? Maybe. Oh yeah, it does. That's the wind icon. Shows you where the winds are blowing to. Warnings. Light shop, delta light shop, sigmet. This is pretty detailed, I gotta say. Let me zoom out a little bit here, because we're in San Francisco and got the nav aids. We have the airports. So I'm just messing around with this and clicking on stuff and seeing what it says, but it gives you what the different segments are for the warning. Let's turn that off. We don't need that. The wind, so it can show you which direction the winds aloft are blowing. Let's turn that off. Visibility, we'll keep that on. Traffic, turn that off. Clouds, we'll keep that on. So that's a cloud cover, and that's a visibility cover there. And precip, will turn it on. So there's no precip around right now. Let's see if there's going to be a precip on our flight. Doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like we're going to get precip going over, but just clouds and stuff. So that's going to be good. I mean, I can hover over a station and get information on the station right away. That's not bad at all. Alright, so that's under what? Maps or condition? That's under maps. This is conditions right now. Current condition at aircraft position. Longitude, altitude, partly cloudy conditions at 3,000. Wind direction, temperature, 30,000 feet is going to be minus 42 outside. So it's got some very good information. It's very detailed. I can see where this can come in handy sometimes. Somehow you can put it in file a flight plan. I've seen this, but I'm not going to mess around with that. Weather briefing is here too, I guess, with your flight plan that you put in to see what it's going to be. But that's just a quick scan of what the interface looks like for active weather. Well, active sky XP. So that's what we wanted to see. There's some more stuff over here. Option, Cloud Textures Installation Wizard. This wizard utility will install AXP Cloud Textures into your X-Plane installation. You need to rerun the texture installation wizard after setup with X-Plane. If Cloud Textures file are updated, feel free to run this plugin wizard, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so we're not going to run that because it's saying that it hasn't brought proper clouds yet to us, so I'm going to leave that alone. I'm just going to work with the weather today. There's a database stuff, PyReps, and other things. So, and there's an options menu here. We're not going to mess around with that. Well, let's just go home. But that's your home screen. So that's what Active Sky looks like. And we're going to work it out today and see what it looks like going over to Salt Lake City. What's going on, Raging Pilot, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Chris Jones, how you doing, man? You were the first in chat today. Yep. Yes, you were. The Aviator, welcome aboard. AirRack is for weather minimums, etc. Yes, and alternates. Perfect. What's going on, Saturn 28? It's good seeing you, man. Yeah, I've been off for a while, not streaming, making stupid car stereo videos, as you guys can tell. But I'm back. I'm going to try to do a couple of streams this week for you guys. Absolutely, definitely. So that's what we're going to do. All right, let's jump back into Sim, man, and let's do our flight plan and get out of here. Let's do that. Here we go. Perfect. I think the airplane is already fired up in the turnaround state. Yep, we don't have to do much except put in our plan, call for clearance, and all that stuff. So let's do that, and then we'll see how it handles the weather transition and changes. Couple of things. Anti-collision light is on. That's good. Ground power is on. Let's fire up the APU. 1, 2, 3. APU is going to come up. Window heat we can turn on. And it's in align mode, ready to go. We just need to plug in the location where we are. And we'll start one fuel pump for help the APU to do its duty. There's the APU firing up. That's good. Let's make sure that the EGT doesn't go up too high on this thing. And we'll fire over. What's the outside temperature here? I did see that earlier. Outside temperature is 13 C, so it's kind of cold. We need to warm it up in this cabin, man. Cabin temp is all the way down here. That is what? Cabin temp is like, yeah, 13 C, just like outside conditions. So we'll get the cabin warmed up for customers. Should become available here shortly. Oh, you love that car video, Saturn 28? That's good, man. Glad you liked it. It's a little bit of change, you know. Probably doing some more unboxing of some more electronic stuff. Maybe when I do my Thrustmaster, I'll do that for you guys too. All right, APU is available. Switch to APU gens. Let's turn on the bleed and the packs so we can warm it up. Yeah, this should start the temperature going up here. Okay, we'll watch it and come back to it. All right, APU is running. We can hear them. Good deal. Let's put in our IRS position. That's what it wants. FMC, pausing it. KSFO, San Fran. And copy, left GPS, enter that. There we go. IRS just comes up. We go KSLC, Salt Lake City. Alright, so that's going to be our destination. And that's fired up. Let's get some clearance. I did file a flight plan already. Oakland Center is 1322. Hopefully they should have my flight plan on file. Let's call them up, see what they got for us. Yep, I can hear them, so that's good. Copy. Trusty old iPad. Copy all my flight plan notes that I need.
And the United 398, we got the Denmark Bridge in sight.
San Francisco.
Yeah, 398.
Pace. I think it was altimeter was 3018. Put that in from now.
Crossfire by adder above 4,000.
018. There we go. Cool.
98.
It's busy. Give him a little bit of time here. Oakland Center, Southwest 2806, requesting IFR clearance to Salt Lake City. Alright, should have gotten that. Clear to Salt Lake City, truck into departure, Mogi transition as file, climb via the SID, squawk 3252, Southwest 2806. Runway 1 right, Southwest 2806. Okay, alright, truck in 2, that's good. Mogi transition, runway 1 right for takeoff, so we are got what we need. Let's put in the squawk code 3252 3252. And we'll do the comparison and see why Captain Canada don't like this thing and see if it works or not. Yeah, the APU bleed and engine bleed on can cause a problem, but the engine is not running right now. And it's only if you advance the throttles, I'm told it will cause a problem. So we can turn them off, but APU bleed is on. It will say dual bleed right here to warn you if both bleeds are on. So I think it's simulated. Might be, I'm not sure. All right, here we go. We got our squawk code in. Let's start the boarding. I forgot about this. Start boarding right there. No? Can't boarding? Why not? Let's start the flight then. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, I know why I can't start boarding. My door wasn't open.
Flight attendants prepare for departure, cross-check, and all call. Thank you.
Departure and cross-check? Why? Okay. Position is... strobe. Wing. I can't give you a ring. We haven't even gone anywhere yet. I think what I didn't do here is ground services. Hold on a sec. What did I do? Where's my doors? There we go. We need to open this. I think the airplane is one step ahead of me, man. Okay, alright. Won't worry about it. I did put it in turnaround mode, so that might have caused a problem there. We'll keep going. What we need to do is put in our flight plan and get out of here. Ignore whatever the flight attendants are telling me. because it's already
So
making
make
announcements.
sure your carry-on luggage is completely underneath the seat in front
But
of you.
that's fine. We're not worried about that today. What we're worried about is our flight. Flight plan is pretty simple. Mogi transition. M-O-G-E-E. Put that there. No. M-O-G. I haven't flown so long. Put that there. There you go. Q124, Quebec. 124. And then from there we go BVL. I'm not sure I've done this flight before from San Fran to Salt Lake City. We're going to activate that. And then we're going to do our departure. You said it was one right with the truck and 2. Mogi transition. One right. Execute arrival. And we're going to do the Watts 5 arrival in Salt Lake. And right now it's saying that we're going to be using runway 17. ILS 17, that might be wrong. But do next page. Watts 5. 17. Execute. And we can check this out on our flight plan page, make sure that that stuff is in good. Let's go to plan mode. Run through this real quick. So we're going to step through one right, go north to Truckin, Mogi, Marcus, Watts, go down, we're going to come back to 17. All right. Looks fair enough to me. Fair enough. I want to do this, and I want to do that, and I want to do that. There we go. And main panel. Get some lights in this thing. All right. Good deal. All right, flight plan is in. A couple more things to square up and we'll get out of here. And then we'll get to take a look at this weather. Let's pull up Avitab and see if we can have our charts. Yep, Avitab is in. That's good. And airport. Info. There we go. So we should be sitting here on ground right there. Southwest gates. Go back here. Go back. Departure is Truckin 2. Come on. Here we go. Truckin 2. Just to see what the departure calls for, so we can set up our panel. So Truckin 2 is going to go straight, climb 520 to Tide, then Truckin, and then from Truckin we go onwards. Top altitude is flight level 190, climb heading 014. 014. And 19,000. That's top altitude for the sit. And let's put in our altitude, 37,000 feet on this. Ooh, we got some weather change outside. Jump outside in a second, look at that. Alright, 37,000 feet. Not much. Typical San Francisco weather. Just fairly cloudy outside. That's it basically. We got an airplane taxiing up here. Wonder who is that? That's the American. Got American taxi by. Let's just watch this airplane taxi by. Yes, yes. Not sure what happened to my lights and wheels for X-Walk Box. Why it's gone. Alright. Let's finish our stuff and get out of here. Alright, the panel is set up. Let's just do our init ref stuff for the weight and balance, which we never put in. Let's go home, weight and fuel. Alright, for this flight, we're looking at total fuel, block fuel is 14.9.
We went
To
left,
that, payload is going to be 41.6. Why am I in kilos? Come on. Go to settings. Aircraft config should be in pounds. There you go. Home. Save that. Quick save, good. Home, now we do wait and fuel. Good, that's better. 14.9. I think the last time I flew in Europe, that's why. Payload is 41.6. And so our zero fuel weight is 132. Makes sense. Good to go. That is in. There we go. Alright, cool. So, if we hit the init ref, gross weight is in, reserve is 2.5. Cost index. What's my cost index on this? It's 31. I could export the PDF for the sim brief here. Next time I'll do that so you guys can see that. I can bring it up on the EFB there. Alright, top of climb, wind real quick. Let's look that up. Is going to be what? 322047. It's not bad at all. Gonna have a tailwind. There we go. And minus 60. Top of climb is minus 60. Yeah, 60 Fahrenheit. Execute. Transit altitude is good. Outside air temperature selected. We can derate to 93. It's cold enough. Engines will perform. Yeah, we should be good. Takeoff speed, flat 5. So CG is going to be 4.89. That's 4.9. That's good. 39, 40, 49. All right. Ladies and gents, we are set to go. We're good to go. Everybody's buckled in. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the Bluebell CSL, why it doesn't work. It works fine. I can see the airplanes, but I can't see the lights anymore. That's the thing. All right, let's get out of here. Let's push and start. We could kill the ground power. Don't need that. Ground power can disconnect GPU. Good. And let's go ahead and turn on the pumps here. These can come. And let's call for a pushback truck. And let's call for push and start. Request push.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
Alright, let's do delete and redo this. We're going to push onto the active. That's fine. Nobody's behind us. Alright, so that's where we're going to push. Short push. One right is going to be right up ahead of us once we push, and we're going to get out of here.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Alright, let's put on our anti-collision. Can come... Oh, no wonder. Anti-collision is on. No wonder it says prepare for arrival at cross-check. I see. Okay. And we can turn on TARA on the transponder. Good deal. It's good to go. And everything else is good. Here comes a tug. And let's get out of here.
Center Delta forward of 0 there. Climbing down the ship.
What's up, guy? How you doing, man? I know, you've been standing there in the cold. Alright, let's watch this bad boy hook up. And we get out of here. So right now we just have clear weather outside. Look at the cloudy skies. And I'm monitoring right now, my systems to make sure that they're performing right. I got my GPU load. 4 GB RAM, I'm only using 3 GB of the RAM on this right now, which is good. And also CPU 63%, not bad. We'll see if it takes up more resources than that. But so far so good. Come on, look up. It takes forever to hook up. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, airplane's ready to be pushed. We're all set. We're not going to use a checklist because we are badly
Welcome
oriented.
aboard, Captain. Toes connected, 5 pass pens inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
Alright, parking brake release. Here comes our push.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
Can you
There's
spell
the
that
push
out
right
for me?
there.
What's the 20%?
Alright, let's get this started. Let's turn off the packs. I'll put that to auto there. And let's start up engine number 2.
Delta 29. Great, Seagull.
And make sure that we're going to have engine rotation. That's good. And we should start to hear those sounds coming up. Over the left wing, that engine rumble. Love that sound it makes, man. So beautiful.
Direct deployed or whatever.
Oh, that's so sweet. And 17%, get to 20%, we'll give it some gas.
Yes,
Here it is. Light them up, light them up, light them up. Starter is open, EGT rising, N1 is rising, that's good. And here's the engine. And we're going to have starter cut out here shortly. Come on, there you go, you can do it. Starter cut out. And let's start engine number 1. Alright, we got rotation, N2. So it should be spinning over here shortly. There it is. Oh, sounds so good. So good. Alright, and let's give it some gas, 20%. Here she goes. EGT's coming up, that's good. And we have rotation on the N1. Nice. Sounded so good. Alright, just wait for starter cut out, then we'll do our thing. Hey, what's going on, Alberto? Long time no see, man. Welcome aboard, welcome. How you doing? Yeah, I've been off for a while, but I picked up active sky here to see if it's any good with the weather transition and winds aloft and stuff. We'll find out.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Alright, parking brake can be set. We got 2 good
And we're
engines.
disconnecting tow. Give me just a moment.
Alright, 2 engines basically stable. Let's go ahead and throw the gens on. Yaw damper. Pitot heat. Turn off the APU bleed and turn on the engine bleeds. And turn the packs back on. There we go. We're good to go. Go continuous on these. Kill the APU. And check the cabin temperature. Were we at where we needed to be? Because it was cold earlier. Almost 20. We can warm it up just a bit too. Yeah, let's warm it up some more. Get these people nice and toasty. RTO here. LNAV, VNAV. No, we gotta do flight director first. What are we doing? LNAV, VNAV can be armed. Now we didn't arm.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
149 plus 15, 65, 164 is the climb out speed. Perfect, there you go. And we can do a recall check. Nothing's lit up, so that's good. Tug's gone. Let's do flap 5. And make sure the tug flap's coming down. That's good. Alright. Flaps are out. There comes the tow truck. Good. Thanks, sir. And flaps are at position number 5. Perfect. Very good there. We can do a flight control check. Make sure we're good. Yes. We are good, yeah. And we can even watch that in here. Right, left, down, up, or the right, or the left. Good deal. Alright, let's turn that off. Recall again. Alright, I think we're good. RTO set, trim set, flap set. Just need to do the taxi light, call for taxi, and get out of here. That's it.
Sure, good evening. Thanks for the ATC.
Yep, we are ready to go.
Delta 48, did you have any?
Now what? I didn't get the ATIS from San Francisco, but we have the right altimeter settings and stuff. We'll just call for a taxi clearance to get out of here. And we should be good. Where are we? Should be a very short taxi, really. Probably Alpha to Bravo 1 or something like that, I think you should say.
Delta 1048, thanks for that.
Oakland Center, Southwest 2806, ready for a taxi with the weather.
Southwest 2806, runway 1 taxi, Alpha Mike, crash
Alpha Mike, cross runway 1 left, Southwest 2806. So we're going to do Alpha to Mike, go across and hold. Alright, we're going to cross left. Alright. Taxi is good. Let's get out of here. Here we go. Alright, there we go, folks. We are good to go. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's good. Everybody's hoping to see how this active sky performs. Me too. Clouds looking bad. No, I wouldn't say it's affecting my frames at all, to be honest. Frame seems to be doing okay. Frames is normal as usual, so that's good. But it's the weather injection that it does, so we'll see how it handles that. Good reflection of the clouds on the paint job. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's pay attention. Oh, what happened? Stop, stop, stop. Hold on a second, guys. I think my monitor just turned off. My computer. Holy crap. Oh, I just grabbed the brakes here real quick. I don't know how that happened. I don't have a remote control or anything. Let's see. Monitor's coming back up. Here we go. Okay. That's hotel. We're going to go to Mike. Mike's coming up. I cross over on Mike. Here we go. All right, good. All right, we're good. We can keep going. Yeah, my monitor just turned off. Couldn't see anything. It's weird. I don't know how that happened. Yeah. Mike's coming up. Mike is the next one. And let's sit him down. Let's get all the lights on. We're going to be approaching the runway here anyway. And turn that on. Strobe and steady can come on.
Cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Thank you. Let's turn on the terrain radar. That's good. This is a mic right here. Let's get some range on this. Cool beans. And we had permission to cross this runway here, which is 1 left. We're going to take off on 1 right.
Oakland Center, United.
No traffic. That's good.
Yeah, 21 via Echo 2 and left, taxi the Ramsey Bravo.
Nice.
Left by Echo and then off Bravo.
Alright, well, we're on the ground. Haven't seen any sudden weather change yet, so we'll see what it feels like when we get in flight. See how active sky performs in the sim here.
Center Pacific 1192, I'd like permission to use So 1192,
Alright, so we need to hold short once we get up to the hold short line on the other side of this line right here. And let him know we're ready. We can start the clock and set our order auto throttle.
runway 1 right at
Runway 1 right at Mike, clear for takeoff, Southwest 2806. Alright, so we got our clearance. Clock's been started. And lights, camera, action. We are good to go here. Who's excited? I am. Good. Speed brakes, auto throttle is armed. this departure in the meantime. There. There we go. Alright. Let's do this. See if I can hand fly this departure as much as possible. 40% and 1 speed. And 1 speed set.
80 knots.
80 knots checked. And a long takeoff run here.
V1, rotate.
Alright, and bring the nose up. Oh, nice. Get it off the
Positive
ground.
rate.
Ah, gears coming up. Here we go. 15 degrees, nose up. There she goes. Alright, we'll make that right turn out. Keep the 15 degrees going. That's good. And head that way. Good.
1000.
Alright, perfect. Not bad. She's flying. A little bit of nose down trim in this. Keep the climb rate at a decent rate. Get some speed in the airplane. It's good. Go to flap 1. A little bit bumpy coming out of here. Alright, there goes the climb still. And we got a little flat up. And it's a climb via the SID, so we just gotta follow the flight director here. We should be good. And flaps can come up fully. There we go, flaps up. Alright, very nice. A little bit of trim. Airplane stable. Auckland Center, Southwest 2806, 3,300 for climb via the SID. Alright, good. I've acknowledged. He's got me on radar. And we're hand flying this bad boy. Not bad. Speed's good. Climb rate is good. And it's hazy out today. We're climbing right over Oakland right there. Oop. Let's get you back on profile. Alright, coming up on 5,000 feet. Not crosswind, alright. Nose down a little bit, get the speed under control. It's good. Still hand flying. And that's Oakland right there, we're crossing over. So we went straight over the airport. Cleared the flight of 370, Southwest 2806. Alright, making the left, heading north. And we're going to make a right and head west. That's good. Alright, still hand flying it. Airplane feels good to go. Not an issue at all. Climb out in the haze, and we're probably going to break through the cloud here at a certain point. I'm going to go ahead and give it to the autopilot. We're coming up on 8,000, 10,000 feet. It's going to accelerate. Just want to see what the airplane is doing and how it's looking. Oh, nice. to look over Oakland and see what it looks like, man. Look at that. That is pretty. Pretty. Too bad we can't see San Francisco off to our left because it's just hazy. San Francisco. All right, autopilot's got the airplane. Let's do some little bit cleanup. Gear handle can be reset. RTO auto brakes can come off. We're above 10,000. These lights can come off. And we can do auto flight. Quick recall. That's good. Pressurization is good. Cabin altitude has already been set. And bleed and pressure and everything. Cabin temperature is good. All right, nice. Climbing out. Direct Mattis, because that was 2806. All right. Hippie, Marcus, McCord, Sloan. Where's Mattis? Where is Mattis? Let me just make sure, check and make sure. I don't have a Mattis on my flight plan. And Southwest 2806. Can you repeat declare direct to? Not finding on my flight plan. Is that
Southwest 2806 package 022 Mike Alpha Charlie.
Mike Alpha Charlie Uniform Sierra, thank you. You know what? That's not on my waypoint for what I found. Okay, so the last one on my Q182 is BVL. I don't want to skip that, so let's do slow and not going to say anything to the ATC. And we're going to make the right turn and go direct to. There it is. So it's going direct to slow. Sweet. I think this thing gives turbulence in the sim. We'll see how it handles turbulence, and if the turbulence is good. We'll see, man, how that goes. XP3 is out Saturn 28? Are you kidding me? I thought 3 was in beta. Did the beta finish? Because I was going to update to the 3 beta, but I left it alone. Alberto, I used to fly Pilot Edge when out in the West, absolutely, but I haven't done Pilot Edge in a while, to be honest. My account lapsed with them because I changed my cards out, and the old card is still on the account, but one day I'll redo it again. Not a big deal. But because there was ATC coverage, I was using Vatsim. There should be some going into Salt Lake City. But yeah, I normally would use Pilot Edge, but Vatsim was on, so I said, hey, why not? Let's jump on Vatsim. Alright, Alright, so we're gonna go in through the clouds here, see what the cloud tops are. Let me look what XP is updated to. So it's updating temperature right now. It's updating the clouds and what altitude they are, which is good. Not bad. Not bad indeed. I just hate the hazy effect that I get. Not sure that's to explain or what. Alright, we'll go to standard. There you go. Alright, I'm looking at my flight plan here, and I don't see a Mattis on my flight plan. I think he might be wrong, because I have the latest. On the Q124 is Marcus, McCord, Sloan, and Fast. Don't see a Mattis on it. I'm not sure where he's getting his from, but that's not on my Q124. Alright, so there's a cloud transition. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty sudden. -8, there's precip. Let's do anti-ice. Yep. I want to make sure we do that. When there's precip, there's freezing, and there's clouds out, and that's cold. You definitely want to do anti-ice. So we're directly on the departure, which is good.
997 radio.
So he was giving us a shortcut. We're in the clouds right now. Let's see what it looks like when we get to the cloud top. That's going to be interesting with XP. It's active sky and the cloud tops. Let's see what that looks like. Still have more clouds to go. Definitely. And I'll turn off the anti-ice on that. Alright, but everything else was set up in the cockpit for the climb out. Yep, we are good. Everything is on. On and popping. Now, if I did read the release notes carefully, they're saying their cloud textures, like the ones that they want to bring out to us, sorry, is going to be coming out next year. And that's what we should look forward to, is when the cloud textures come out for them. That should be the difference as far as visually is concerned. You know, we're used to having flight sim global weather already that injects weather into the sim. No active sky is doing that, so we'll see what that looks like when it comes out. Alright, so we're going to be breaking through the clouds here soon. There we go.
Evening American 39.
I want to go on top of the clouds and look down on it and see what it does. That's what I want to do. Come on, you can do it. You can break through. Oh, what's my FPS when I'm in the clouds? I don't have it on right now, but it's not any worse than what it is with than when I'm in FSGRW. I'll tell you that much. Okay, clouds are fairly high up here. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. It's not bad. It's a decent shot right there. Ooh, I love that blue sky. Look at that. That's a lot of clouds, man. Wow. Not bad indeed. Turn off the anti-ice, get a better climb rate. It's funny, Zibo updated to the, was it after you? What comes after you? V. As soon as I loaded up the sim, it's like, oh, V's out. It's so funny. Alright, we are going direct, slow, and fast. We're still in clouds. Still got a ways to go. I want to be on top of these clouds so I can look down on it and see if it goes all the way to the horizon and how it looks. Now, one thing I haven't seen as of recently is the Zibo contrails. I don't know what I did. Did I turn that off in visual effects or something? It's weird. I'm missing those. I'm going to go through the menu here in a minute and see if I can see those. I didn't think that was an option you can turn on and off. I could be wrong. But I need to go look for that and see. So it just came out of the cloud bank there. Leaving cloudy, North Cal behind. Wow, these clouds are pretty. Pretty. bad shot. Not bad at all. Alright, so far no bad weather shifts or wind shifts or anything like that. It's all been working right. It's good. Alright, here's a break in the clouds. So we passed through a little weather front here. Got a little bit of whispers. You know what I should have turned on is weather radar. But there's no preset bar here anywhere. I have the terrain radar on. That's fine. There's no weather out there, just the clouds. Let me see what that clouds look like behind us. So that's what we just passed through. And that's what we're going to be looking at going ahead. Is clear skies. Oh! Look at that. That's like magical right there. I like that look. SLC is Salt Lake City, Alberta. We're going to Salt Lake City. That's where we're going. Nice. Alright, so we just flew through a cloudy area or a cloud bank or whatever you call it. Not bad. We're going to have clear skies going over until we get to Salt Lake. We'll see what the weather is like. Is this anything more than I've seen with Flight Sim Global Real Weather at this point? No, not really. It looks similar to me as to what FSGRW does. I'm going to download their cloud textures and see what it looks like compared to these, if it's better in frames or worse in frames. You know. But it's not bad. Got some variety of clouds here. That's a good effect. I like that. And that's part of the weather injection. I see it didn't solve the X-plane shimmer and clouds thing, but hey, that's all good. Looks pretty though, I gotta say. It really does look pretty. Take a screenshot here real quick. That's nice. I have a real life screenshot sitting from the back window just like this one here. And this is the last seat in the airplane. The last row. Well, almost. That's pretty though. I like that. I like the contrast with the red and next to that. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Now we got a little bit of oscillating going on. Is that the weather? Okay, we're at 33,000, 4,000 feet to go. Climbing is good. We are off the scope here. We can close that. We can close that. And we can close that. To go KSLC. Search that. Here she is, Salt Lake City. And we'll pull up all the Salt Lake info later on. I need to look at that right now. Let's go home, add a tab, let's go to maps, see where we are. Alright, that's where we are right now. Good deal, not bad guys. Not bad. Pretty looking. Look at the cloud coverage over here in these areas. That's not bad either. Direct fast. Southwest 2806, we'll look out for the chop. Thank you. Alright, going direct fast. We're going to have some light to moderate chop, he says. Let's see if FSGRW provides that with the sim, with Vatsim. Maybe that's the light to moderate chop we've been seeing here. She's a beaut. Love this effect right here. Maybe it's just me, but I love these little potholes of clouds in the hills and mountains and stuff. Look at that. And that's all the surrounding weather stations giving the sim weather info. I don't know if it's more than what FSGRW did, but that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Look at this high cloud tops over here.
$1,000 to go.
1,000 to go. Checks. Yeah, it's injecting weather all the way to the horizon, which is good. That's what I like. You can see all the way out. You get these little pockets of clouds over the hills and stuff. Got a little lake down here. That's nice. Alright, let's make some announcements.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached our cruising altitude. Flying to smooth, so I'll turn the seatbelt sign off. I would like to ask you two favors, though. Please keep your seatbelt fastened on seat just in case we do find an unexpected bump. Also, please don't pull the line to purchase the forward galley lavatory area. We really appreciate you choosing to fly with Southwest this morning. Hope you enjoy the trip. Have a great week. Please come back and see us again real soon.
Alright, good deal. God, I love this airplane. Oh, look, seatbelt signs are already off. Okay, that's cool. Good pilot I am. Good pilot, man. Nice. Let me just check in the settings here real quick. Yeah, look, see? Look at these little pockets of clouds over the mountains and little cities. I don't remember seeing this with FSGRW at all. I don't remember, but this is nice. As far as the clouds out and the weather reported out from here, that's nice. And if active sky is pulling from all those little waypoints, that's pretty cool. All those little weather stations, that's pretty cool. Nice, man. That is nice. Wow. All right, performance is still good. I'm using about 73% CPU right now, and I'm still using only like 3 gigs of graphics card memory on this, so that's not bad. Same as always, really. Not bad at all. So this is what active sky looks like, guys. One more screenshot like that. I think I'm going to use that for my video thumbnail. And there goes the light shot that the ATC said we would get. Nice. Looking good. So what do you guys think? Is it worth it? Put it this way. Default clouds were terrible, or default weather was terrible. Then they fixed that in X-Plane 11. I bought X-Enviro from X-Plane 10, and X-Enviro was good and decent. Didn't have the weather radar work with X-Enviro at all. It just didn't. Then they jumped a couple of steps and screwed it all up. I uninstalled it and didn't use it. I got SkyMax Pro. So SkyMax Pro, I used literally for maybe 1 or 2 flights. That was it, and I never used it again. It's just a frame hog. you fly in a cloud box, and it didn't go all the way to the horizon, and it was just terrible. It's sitting my thing. I don't use it. I brought Flight Sim Global Real Weather to use with the default clouds. That's okay. It's actually not bad. FSGRW is not bad at all. But Active Sky seems to be the god over at P3D and FSX, and they finally bring it to X-Plane, so it's only my duty to figure out if this thing is worth it, you know. And so far, it's okay. It's not stunning like, you know, like you might want it to be. Like, oh my God, it's just transformed the sim into this completely different thing. No, it's not like that, as far as I can tell right now. Maybe when the cloud textures come out next year, but for now, it just seems to be injecting the weather fine. We'll compare the METARs at the airport coming up and see if the winds are going to be the same for landing and stuff like that, and see how accurate it is. Is it on par with FSGRW? Yes. Is it better than FSGRW? Only time will tell. Is it worth the 40 bucks, 40 euros? Yeah, FSGRW is 35 euros, I think, so it's the same price, or similar price to it. So SkyMax Pro with weather connector was like 80 bucks. XNVAR was another 70 something dollars, so 87, 150 bucks. FSGRW was another 30, that's 180. And then this one, so I basically spent over a little over $200 in weather add-ons for X-Plane, to be honest. That's basically what I've spent. A little bit over 200 bucks on weather alone. You know how many airplanes I could buy in X-Plane? But that's how much I've spent, man. That's literally how much I've spent on weather programs for the sim. Just to get it to look right and feel right and work right. You know, maybe we're going to get there. Maybe it's going to be good. What city is that? I think that's Reno. Yeah, I think that's Reno. Airport right there. Could be wrong. We can find out. Let's go look at the map. Carson City. Yeah, it's Reno, Nevada. Oh, that's Carson City. Reno is probably further now. That's Lake Tahoe we just passed over. Not bad. Reno's a little bit north of that. So, yeah, that was Carson City that we're looking at right here. Carson City. I haven't landed in there yet. Reno is a little bit north of Carson City. Not bad. Ooh, we got more clouds coming up. That's the light chop he was talking about. Let me switch over to weather radar instead of terrain radar and see if it picks up any precip. Might not from these clouds. If it does, man, I would be amazed. It would be amazing if it does, but we'll see. We don't know yet.
Alright,
But yeah, this is it. I'm not buying any more weather add-ons for this sim. I work at what I have. Was that a weather redraw we just got there? Maybe so. It's still doing that cloud flickering thing. Interesting. Okay. Clouds. You know, I was looking at some screenshots for XNVAR that's coming out, and I gotta tell you, I'm impressed with your screenshots, but I've trusted your screenshots before, and then when the sim comes out, it's total. When it comes out, it's total crap. Screenshots are nice, but it doesn't perform, so I'm hoping that it lives up to the hype. I already have the product. Might not cost me anything to upgrade, or upgrade is free, so, you know, we'll see. But let's see, we're going to be going through these clouds here. I don't see any precip on the radar itself. It's fine. So maybe what I could do is do weather radar over here and do terrain over here. Alright, let's do that. Let's see if that works. Cool. Alright, yeah, we're definitely coming up with some clouds here though. Yes, the terrain is strong. Oh yeah, that's the light chop that we were talking about that we're going to be getting. Light chop, folks, light chop, excuse me. Daniel Sams, what's up, man? What graphics card do you have? Oh, my graphics card is a 1050 Ti, 4 gigabytes of RAM. So it's not bad. It's not a 1080 at all. We're still a ways off from this weather. Probably, I don't know, 40 miles out or something. Let's stare out the window. Yeah, that does look sweet. These clouds look mean though. Mean. I need to check to see if there's cloud textures. It says we can download cloud textures. I'm going to download those and play around with it and stream that tomorrow and see what it looks like. That's what we should do. Alright, airplane's good, cruising is good, speed is 0.77. Let's do speed into V and then do Mach 0.80. Get it up there with the big boys. Oh, one thing I did want to check was why the trails are turned off on settings, visual effects, windshield effects, wind shear, gauge reflection, hardware throttle ICAS, passengers hide, strobe effect in cockpit. So that's not it. Realism setting, tire blown, yoke advance, align time. That's hardware display options. Don't see anything on here about. Yeah, I don't know why I don't get it at all. I have no idea. It's just weird to me that I can't get that look. Just weird to me. Oh, now we're over the clouds. We're in the clouds now. Not bad. Alright, so the weather depiction is good because the ATC did say that we're going to have some light chop in this area, and we're over clouds. I guess if we're going through it with light chop, so it's not bad at all. Can't complain. Now, my X-Plane 11 has issues. I don't know why I'm still getting that cockpit thing. I don't know what I did, what I adjusted in the sim to cause that, but hey, whatever. We'll work with it. Alright, so I guess we're going to have clouds for a little bit here. Let me look at the interface for active sky. Current conditions. Real live mode status. Go back over to the map. I'm going to show you guys this. Check this out. Alright, there's the active sky interface again. Here's the airplane right here, and this is what we're going through. So it really draws it almost 200-300 miles out, and it loads it in. So we were over here in San Francisco. Sorry, here in San Francisco, over here somewhere. Then we're here, and this is what we're going through right now. And what we're looking at is the visibility and the precip and stuff like that. So we'll go through that and then we'll continue on. So that's not bad actually. So we can put the airplane in the middle. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be going through all this stuff before we get to Salt Lake City. So we're going to have more cloud cover. So this is what sets Active Sky above other programs, weather programs, is that you have a live overview, I guess, not only of the weather stations here, it tells you what's going on at those stations, but of the surrounding area. We can even put the wind on here. So the wind is showing you where it's coming out of and what direction it's going, which is pretty cool. So that's not bad. That's actually nice. You can see that. So we're going to have a little bit of clearing coming up and so forth, and then back on it. Wow. So yeah, that's what it shows you in Active Sky. Not bad. I'll take that any day. Let's see if we get any cloud boxes. Because, no, we don't. We get clouds all the way out to the horizon. With SkyMax Pro, used to have a cloud box that you fly in, and you will see it. So we do get clouds all the way to the horizon. Here's a little clearing coming up, what we pointed out earlier. And a few different kind of textures. This is all similar. This is a little bit different. This is different. So yeah, we are high up, and we're getting good cloud representation. Not bad. This is beautiful to look at.
Ground sky hawk. 1.2 air pop up with the current weather, regular time.
Nice. That's pretty nice. Nice to look at. What's going on, Trayvon? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do I like Active Sky so far? I haven't seen it done anything wrong yet, put it that way. The weather injection seems to be smooth. Cloud textures are varying, but I think this is kind of like default clouds. This is not the actual cloud set that they want to come out with. The interface looks nice to work with. I'll explore that some more. Is it worth the $37? If you already have FSGRW, I might want to say hold off until they update it next year with the clouds, because it's similar to Flight Sim Global Wheel Weather. The difference is you have this nice interface that you can do custom interface or historical weather. I think FSGRW you can do that with, but the interface is not as nice. So it's okay. It's okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. It only cost me $200 to get to this point. Weather add-ons. Am I still in LA airspace? Yeah, I'm almost out of LA airspace. Salt Lake, ground is on, center is off. It's all good. No vectors or selfie. We're halfway there. Let's see. Progress. Okay. 2336 Zulu. We're going to be arriving in Salt Lake Center. So less than an hour, 50-something minutes. Top of descent is in 200 miles, 2312, 15. It's about 27 minutes we're going to be hitting the top of descent there.
Yeah, Charlie Victor.
So we shall see.
I've lost my message.
nothing on the weather precip at all, just terrain stuff. So it's not weather that we can look at.
Now I'm trying to sort this out offline. Okay.
Alright, Salt Lake Tower, Salt Lake Ground is on. Too bad there's no center. Bastards. Now, if somebody could tell me why I still can't get the contrails in the Zibo here, I would love you guys, somebody for it. But it's not coming up. I had it maybe in one flight. It's gone. Don't know what I did to reactivate it or deactivate it. Might have to download the entire airplane all over again. Perhaps. Alright, we're hitting a nice clearing here. Okay, let's see.
At the mark.
38 minutes in flight so far. Not bad. Once I clear NorCal airspace, I'll put on some music here to finish up the rest of the cruise and see how that works out. Alberto, the fan blades are spinning? Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the center wheel thingy. I like that. Come on, there you go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. As a matter of fact, from outside, you can even see right through the engine. Let me see if I can give you a shot of that. Check this out. Look at that from the outside. You can see it spinning. And you can actually see through the engine, just like in real life. See? Look at that. You can see all the way through. So the N2 and then the N1 is in the middle. Both engines. Love that. And the detail on this airplane is just astounding. Wow. Look at the cloud refractions in the nose gear and the body of the airplane. That's pretty cool. Man, the PBR rendering on X-Plane is just ridiculous.
Oh, really quiet.
Ridiculous. Let's see if we can see through the engines on the other side here. Yep, yes we can with the heat shimmer. Wow. Screenshot. Wow. Yeah, that was nice to look at. Not gonna lie. It's beautiful. That is crazy cool, ain't it? Daniel Sams, how would I compare Active Sky to XEnviro? Okay. Active Sky was a complete weather interpretation in X-Plane with clouds and winds and everything like that, excluding it didn't have weather radar. The radar didn't work properly with it when there was bad weather. That was the only drawback with XEnviro, and XEnviro is beautiful. It's still the best looking clouds I've seen in X-Plane. Okay, so XEnviro was good. And then they went ahead and screwed it up by doing a bunch of updates that made it worse. Then I got rid of it. XEnviro got screwed up. Now, Active Sky now, as I'm looking at it, it's doing a pretty good job with the weather interpretation. Look at just the variety in clouds. The winds are off. You know, no wind shifting, no weather shifting. It's good. It's only 30 something dollars, 40 bucks, call it that. Xenviro is $70. When they come out with your real cloud sets, they're probably going to add to the price of it. So to compare both, which one would I get now if I was starting from scratch? If it was X-Plane 10, I would have gotten Xenviro. X-Plane 11 have decent clouds, decent frames for the clouds. I would get Active Sky. If I didn't have any weather engine, because right now as it is, Xenviro is broken. It's no good. They've been putting out some pretty screenshots on the forums, and they are pretty, but I have to see it working, and also working with the weather radar in X-Plane so I can see precip on my weather radar before I'll deal with Xenviro again. So they lost me because they broke it. They broke the thing. They charged me 70 bucks. It was good for a few months. They updated it like 3 times, and all the updates they did since the original just made it worse. It was good. I loved it for what it did in X-Plane 10 and X-Plane 11. Beautiful clouds. Still the prettiest clouds I've seen in the sim. You know, but they broke the program, and it didn't work with the weather radar. So right now I would get Active Sky. I would spend the 40 bucks get it versus 70 bucks getting Xenviro. That doesn't work. My opinion. When Xenviro releases the next update, I'll check that out, see how it is, and then we'll have a battle between that and this. I mean, Xenviro was ambitious as far as wanting to have everything in one. Nobody was doing that. SkyMax Pro had 2 different programs. FSGRW was one program that didn't address other things. Same thing with NOAA, which is free. Xenviro wanted to address the entire thing, and I like that, but they have issues, so, you know, I don't know, man. But that's what I would do. I think I missed a radio call. And Oakland Center, looks like I missed your radio call. Southwest 2806. I'm going to go over to Unicom. Thank you. Spags, what's going on? Lunchtime, back to watch later. Alright, man. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. No problem, Daniel. That's just one man's opinion of all this weather stuff in a sim. Who would have thought that would, you know, make so much of a difference? But it really does. It completes the sim experience. The thing with the weather in the sim, for people who fly a lot, is that you can have a beautiful airplane, beautiful ortho, but if you don't have that weather working right for you, it ruins your immersion in the sim. It really does. For me, at least. Especially if you're flying into somewhere there's a storm or there's a certain kind of weather, you want to hit the ILS, you want to go down to minimums, you want it to be accurate. You don't want to get there and the cloud redraw like with the default weather where it clears out the cloud and brings it back in. You want it to just go all the way down smooth without any weather refresh that kills your immersion. And, as a matter of fact, I just realized one big point. I just missed it. One big point. Very, very important. What this has over FSGRW, right now as I see it, is that I haven't seen any cloud redraw yet. Oh my god. I can't believe I missed that. I haven't seen the clouds clear out and come back in, even in a split second. X-Plane default reloads the clouds every 5 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever you set it to, 15 minutes. And it, you know, okay, that's what it does. FSGRW give you the smooth weather transitions, but it does redraw the cloud. I haven't seen a cloud redraw yet in the sim on it. Well, take that back. It just redrew me. Wow. Okay. I'll take that back. It just did. Xenviro doesn't do that. But it's cool. It wasn't too bad. You know, it did a redraw real quick, and it maintained some of the clouds. Just filled in some additional clouds here. Not going to kill it for that, but it's better than FSGRW in that manner. FSGRW would wipe out all the clouds and redraw. This just did clouds here and left the outer ones. Okay, alright. Maybe that's the way it works. Maybe that's the way it works. But not bad. Not bad indeed. We shall go with that. Alright, since I'm out of the airspace, let me pop on some music here. I'm going to step out for a second. I'll be right back with you guys. Give me a few.
Open center, style 1.20, pop up. Alright, 3019er, sorry, that's 20 pop up.
Hey guys, I am back. Take a little water break there. Let's see, where are we? We're in the middle of nowhere, basically. Holy pulling the mountain peak, wherever that is. Alright, here's Salt Lake over here, I think. Yep, right here. So we're not too far out from top of descent. Not too far. Alright, top of descent coming up 88 miles. Is there an ATIS for Salt Lake? Yep, 12475. Let's tune to that. Alright, let's listen to the ATIS, see what we got. Please kill the music.
Landing and parting on 16 left, 16 right, and 17. Advise on this contact. You, have information, Foxtrot. Salt Lake City International, Foxtrot, 01540. Wind calm, visibility 7 miles. Target, Kilo, 2000, overcast. Temperature, 00. Viewpoint, -04. Altimeter, 3023. Landing and departing on 16 left, 16 right, and 17. Advise on this contact. You, have information, Foxtrot. Salt Lake City.
All right.
Foxtrot.
Information Foxtrot.
Wind calm.
Wind calm.
7
mile viz.
2000. Overcast. Temperature.
All right.
00.
Let's go to Salt Lake Tower 11905.
3023. Landing and departing on 16 right, and 17. Advise on this contact. You, have information, Foxtrot. Salt Lake City International, Foxtrot, 01540. Wind calm, visibility 7 miles.
Sorry, 119.050. Jeez, what am I doing?
2000, overcast. Temperature.
There we go.
00.
All right, perfect.
Viewpoint.
So we got our ATIS. Let's set up for our landing. Altimeter is 3023.
Delta 39. Good night.
3023. Yeah, it's Barrow. 23 set. Radio altimeter, we're going to set this to 200. That's minimums. Alright, that's good. Alright. So we got that set. Let's look at our runway. It's saying we have 16 left or right. Our runway is 17. Salt Lake. Let's do the approach. Let's go back. Let's do the airport first. Airport info. Let's see. We're coming from the west, southwest. Let's see what the field look like and see which runway we want to take. All right. So it's offering us runway 17. I don't want that because that's 17 is gonna be the runway for general aviation. We don't want that. We probably want runway 16 left because southwest is right here. So we're gonna do 16 left. Good. All right. So that's good. So we're gonna do approach. Our approach into Salt Lake is what? The Watts. No, go back. Your arrival is the Watts 5, and then the approach itself is going to be 16 left. There we go. All right, so we have everything set up. We'll need to plug in and get. And let's get a couple of things down. ILS frequency is going to be 109.5, 164. Beautiful outside. Let's take a peek outside. That's nice. 109.5, 164. Let's do that. Init ref 10. So we're gonna change the arrival airport. That's what we did. To 16 left. There we go. Execute. Back to the legs. Alright. In it. 109.5 164. That's good. So this goes to 164. And we'll put it on both sides just in case. We have decent weather, so we should be fine. And it's going to be 109.5. Put it on this side too. 109.5. Good deal. Alright, sweet. So we got our landing runway here. It is a long runway, but we're going to use auto brake 2 so we can get off and hit the southwest gates. Definitely. Alright, so we have the runway set up. It shows that we have the ILS frequency in. And we're good. We're good there. Clouds are looking nice as usual. Got some light chop going on. Hey, what's going on, Daniel? You think these clouds are great? That's good, man. I'd like to know that. Trayvon says, do you know if Fly Factor will update A350? I hope so. I hope they will. That's when I would get it. I would get it before that, not before an update. Not sure if it does the SIDS and stars yet, or you know, or it's going to, but it needs to. Yeah, pretty looking here. All right, so we are set up. Top of descent, 40 miles. Let's see, is there a descent checklist on this thing? Not sure if there is. Taxi to gate, before taxi, full shutdown, no. Stow that, it's not in there. It's okay, we don't need it. We are good. And if you want to take a look and see what our flight plan is like, there it is. Let's do this mode right here. Let's do plan mode. And let's run through this thing. It's going to go towards the airport, go downwind, come back and do 16. Alright, here goes our turn. Ah, it's pretty. With the cotton ball clouds. Looks nice. Looks nice indeed. Not gonna lie. Alright. Make some announcements here. Get these passengers to sit down because we're going to be turning on the seatbelt sign.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have started our descent. I have turned the seatbelt sign back on. I'd like to ask you to please return to your seats. Buckle up for the short duration of the flight. We really appreciate you choosing to fly with Southwest this morning. Hope you've enjoyed the trip. Have a great week, and please come back and see us again real soon. God bless.
Alright, good deal. And let's turn off the speed into VNAV, slow it down so it can follow the VNAV path properly. We are good. Not bad. Smooth flight so far. Smooth flight so far, guys. Let's go to our approach. There's our approach. Here we go. Here. Let's adjust the stick towards us. There we go. It's better. Alright, so this is our approach. Coming up to Watts. Race. Sorry. Watts, Doggy, Slag, Quippa, Lope. Watts, Doggy, Slag, Quippa, Lope, Roxy, and get vectored back. Alright, yeah, so We're gonna go here, go downwind, come back, and land on this runway right here. So we're good to go. So we're coming up on BVL, which is this Bonneville Salt Flats, I think. I think that's where they do the high speed speed runs on the salt flats out here. That's Bonneville, yeah. This is where they set like the land speed records in America. It's all salt. It's a salt flat, and they just hit it from one end to the next. I think it's like, let's say 5 or 10 miles each way, so they can go top speed on this thing. Land speed record is probably like almost 300 miles an hour, 200 something miles an hour, yeah. I mean, I've only done 135 in my car, my Beamer. So I can't imagine going up to 200 miles an hour on land. It's crazy. Mine is set to 155 out of the factory, and I haven't put it to the test yet. 135 was as much as I was willing to push it to. It's very smooth. Sits good on the road at 135, I gotta tell you. But it makes you sit up at attention and hold the steering wheel with both hands at that point and just look at it. It does get you, man. It really does. Alright, we should be descending soon once we hear the engines pull back. I need to reset the MCP altitude, yes. Need to drop this to 240. And then we need to obey the restrictions coming down on the star here. What are the restrictions? Expect 17 at Knoll, above 14 at Watts, 12 at Dougie. Okay, cool. What we can expect. Not a problem. Oh yeah, that's the Salt Flats. I think that's one of those Salt Flats where they do the racing. Could be wrong. Somebody can correct me. Let's see. Yeah, somewhere out here.
Southwest 1353. Switch to Unicom 158. Tonight. I don't.
Alright, where is our descent? 2 miles to top of descent, 1 mile to top of descent. MCP has been reset. Okay, VNAV is not working. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Just called it. Should hear the engines retard. And airplane's kicking over now. That's the Salt Flats. There it is, you can hear it. Yeah, I love that sound. So the airplane is slowing down. Nice, nice. Alright, we're on the VNAV path. That's good. The airplane is doing its airplaning things. That's the cloud cover we have above the airport. But we're going to go underneath that, so we should be fine. Should be fine. Definitely. Expect 17 at Knoll, 14 at Watts. Alright, let's bring this to 17. Make sure we're on the right path. Okay, cool. Nice. So here's our left turn to go downwind base and then final. So we're heading straight towards the airport, really. That's what we're doing right now. Hey, Vio man, what's going on, man? How are you? Checking out Active Sky to see if it's worth the penny. So far it's okay. Am I blown away? No. But it's doing the job that it said it would do, and it's doing it well. So, can't complain at all. Will I be using it onwards? Yeah, absolutely. I've done FSGRW. I've run it a lot. Xenvira I have. SkyMax Pro I have. This is going to be my new weather go-to. I think the weather depiction is good. The interface is nice that it has. I was showing earlier. Let me show you real quick before I land here. This is the interface. Shows you precip, cloud cover, winds aloft around the airplane. Shows you all the weather stations, gives you weather briefings, you know, conditions. You can do the flight plan. It's got a whole bunch of stuff. Nav aids, I mean, warnings, wind shear. Oh, overspeeding here. Hold on. Let's do that. And let's bring out the speed brakes. There you go. That's what I need to do. Sorry about that. Yep. Give you SIGMET and all this kinds of stuff. So, AirMet, Sierra. Gives you all kind of different weather briefing for the areas and stuff around the airplane. It's pretty good. Tells you if there's wind shear, winds aloft, visibility, clouds, precip. It's decent. The interface here is nice. You know, shows you your current weather and all kinds of stuff. So conditions, temperature, winds aloft, all that stuff. Forecast per hour. A bunch of other stuff that I haven't gone to yet. So for that alone, it's worth having, I would say. All right, speed's coming back nicely. My auto throttle is armed. I'm a little bit. Let's bring this to 14. What's going on here? I think after this flight, I'm gonna call it a night and upgrade to the 11.3 beta and fly that tomorrow on stream and see how it handles and holds up. So I'm gonna be going for above 14 at watts, which is cool. All right, we're gonna hit above 14 at watts. That's awesome. We're 1,500 feet above the profile. It's coming back, which is good. Speed brake is really extended. It's high. Slow us down and get us back on profile here. Nice. I turn on the fast seatbelt sign, did I? Nope. Just turn that bad boy on. So we're going to go through some IMC here, and then with the ATIS for Salt Lake City, what did it say? I think the cloud cover is like 18,000 or 12,000 or something like that. I'm trying to find it right now. I can search for a station. KSLC. Oh, there it is. Salt Lake City weather. Wind calm, 7-mile visibility, overcast, 2,000. So we're going to have precip down to 2,000. Altimeter 3023. But the wind's calm. So we're overcast at 2,000 in Salt Lake. Alright, we're back on profile. We can stow the speed brakes. Yes. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that. Alright, so we're gonna go make a left turn, go downwind, and vector ourselves back to the runway here. Alright, we're below 18. Let's go to standard. 3023, that's good. So this is going to be cloudy down to 2,000. overcast, 2000. Here's the airplane right here, as I was saying before. Dougie, slag, go north, downwind. Go to Victor back to final.
Yeah, Delta 9952. This is Dalton Tower. Radar service are not.
Yeah, it is a weird color. That's my sim. I have no idea what I did or what I touched, but whenever there's a certain kind of clouds in the sky, it gives me that bluish tint over it, and I was never able to figure it out. I have no idea. I gave up. I quit. I don't know. So I'm gonna upgrade to 11.3 and see if it still does that. If not, I gotta wipe my entire sim and start all over again. I don't know how to get rid of it. Once the cloud cover goes away, it's not a big issue. Hold on. We got a terrain alert right here in traffic. That's the terrain. We're good to go. And traffic 2,000 feet below us. Just gotta watch that traffic there. Is he going downwind? Interesting. Gotta watch him. Alright, our next clearing altitude is 12. I have a feeling that traffic is going for the same running that I'm going for. Interesting. That's the Southwest 13, Southwest 2100. Yeah, he's gonna go for the same runway. I gotta watch this guy. We're gonna have an issue here. Wait a minute, what is this? Anybody see this? Oh, that's an airplane. That's trails from an airplane. Are you kidding? I think that's what that is. Oh, there it is, yeah. That is trails from an airplane. Or is that a smokestack? What the hell is that? You guys seeing that? What was that? No idea. Okay. Are we going towards it? Yeah, it's probably some kind of smokestack. Interesting. Alright, clouds off to our right. I'm sorry, mountains off to our right. No big deal, no factor. We have it on radar. We got turbulence. Alright, cool. Speed's coming back, that's good. And let's reduce down to 8. Very bumpy. Now here's the first turn to slag. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is the airplane diving? No, hold on a second. My airplane. Oh. Ooh, wait a minute. I just took manual control of this airplane. Not sure what happened there. Alright, speed's coming back, which is good. Auto throttle is on. Now let's give it back to the autopilot and see what it does with it. Almost killed us. Plus, we gotta watch out for this traffic. Yep.
Traffic. Clear of conflict.
Oh boy, he's right under us. He's gonna do the downwind behind us.
Traffic.
He should be right here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Right there. Off our wing. Oh man. Let me look at the ILS here, see what the intercept altitude is. 9,000 feet at 16 miles out. Let's go to 8,000 feet. Vertical speed, 1,500 feet a minute. Get this airplane down to 250 knots. Basically, I took over manually. Yeah, this guy's right behind me. Like, literally. There he is. Right behind me. Southwest. He's probably going to try to overtake me. Really? He should vector himself around. Alright, we'll see what he does. So, airport should be off to our right here. Yep, off to our right. Can't see it now. We got precip down to 2,000. Outside temperatures is +5, so we don't need anti-ice. We're good with that. Let's bring the speed brakes out so we can slow down. 250 knots. That's good. Get this thing down to 8,000 and get vectors and land. It's probably off to my left here somewhere. I don't know. That's the smokestack. I don't see him. Alright, VNAV is not holding up. LNAV is not holding up. Right, let me do this. Let's go heading mode. Heading select. It's good. Yeah, he's right behind me.
You also 905 feet.
Let me just slow down here. Let me reduce the rate of V-speed rate here. And slow down the airplane before we start to turn to final. Weird color of FPS down. Yeah. What's up, Anton? Welcome aboard, man. Appreciate it. Impose your intentions. The aircraft at low altitude has the right of way. Really? You may have double the speed in the sim. Oh, I see, Spags. Perhaps. So the aircraft who has the lower altitude has the right of way. Didn't know that. Let's learn something new. Thank you, Avio man. I appreciate that. Alright, once I get to 9,000, and let's do this. Alright, I am below the glide. I'm gonna, as soon as I go above the glide here, I'm sorry, I'm above the glide. As soon as we go below the glide, I'm gonna make my right turn and vector in.
1,000 to go.
Let's bring this down to 7. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright. Our speed's coming back good. We're gonna bring this back to 210. All the way down. And I'm gonna start making my right turn here in a sec. We're 13 miles out. And at 13 out, our intercept is like 7,500 feet. Yeah, we're good. Speed's coming back. I'm going to start our right turn. Start our base leg. We're just about to be able to see the ground now. Alright. We're coming in screaming here today.
To go.
Alright, that should put us on a good intercept angle for the ILS. We're 16 now, we're good. Speed's good. Yeah, keep the descent rate going 500 feet a minute. That's good.
Go.
Yeah, I understand that. Speed. There it gets come down. And we arm the localizer. There you go, that's armed. And we're gonna pick it up at Logon. Yeah, we're in the clouds now. Here we are. Alright, we're going to level right here, and we'll pick up the glide slope soon. At Logon, intercept is 7,500. We're at 7.7, so let's go V-speed it again. Let's go down a little bit, bring it back to 210.
1,000 to go.
We are currently 12 miles out. Let's bring it out to 180. Bring it back to 180. And start configuring. Let's do this. Gotta watch my speeds. Alright. We didn't turn on our lights at 10,000. Let's see. Alright. Localizer's coming in. That's good. Glide slope is coming in too. Why are you doing that? Okay, I guess you're going to do that to join the loc, which you shouldn't have. But airplane ILS is crap. Alright, let's go flat 5. Arm the speed brakes. As a matter of fact, we need to get it armed. That's good. See, we just fly through the localizer. What's going on? My airplane. The airplane's not behaving the way it should.
Bank angle.
Alright, got you, no problem.
Aircraft calling speed.
Wow. That did not pick up the localizer at all. We overshot that so bad, it's not even funny. But we're manually flying this thing anyway. Maybe that's why Zibo did the update on it. Alright. Alright, we're below the glide. We're at flap 2. We are 8 miles out. Let's bring it down to our final approach speed, which is flap 30. 145 we're landing at. Okay. 145. Bring back to 145. No, we're not paying attention here. Alright. We're manually flying this in IMC. Alright, let's try to see if we can pick up the localizer again. Why do I have autopilot disconnect? Alright. My airplane. Screw it. Flat 2. 6 miles out. Gear down. I guess we're going to manually fly this thing. A little bit high.
2,500. Think rate.
Yeah, we received the decaf.
Think rate. Think rate.
Alright, here's our ILS.
Think rate.
Salt Lake Tower, Southwest 2806, final runway 16 left.
Southwest 2806, Salt Lake Tower, Global
16 left, clear to land, Southwest 2806. Man, how was fighting with the localizer? No delay, exit runway, Southwest 2806. Alright, let's go autobate 3. Alright, 3 greens, gear down, flap set, trim set, speed set. We're landing this bird. Alright, we're a little bit low. No problem. A little bit low, but we have the center line coming up here. Not sure what happened on that final approach, man. Airplane didn't pick up the localizer, overshot it. But we got this. A little low still. Still got 4 reds. Alright. Alright. 1 right, 3 red. Not bad. There we go. 2 whites, 2 reds. That's good.
Flight slow. Flight slow. 500. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. 400. Flight slow. Flight slow.
What the hell happened? Alright, we got this. Speed's coming back nicely.
200 minimums.
Landing.
Flight slow. 100. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Alright. Hold the nose up. There you go. Reversers out. Speed brakes out. Get the nose down, and we need to expedite as quick as possible. And the sim is freezing up. Alright, we're going to expedite right here.
knots.
80 knots checked. And let it roll off. We're going to exit right here. Okay. Alright, well, we saved that.
100 going around.
Not
All
sure
the
what
way.
happened. Alright.
Switching on 128, recontact from Tablet on Necron.
Wow. I don't know what happened. Cut that guy off behind me. And we screwed the pooch on the landing there.
2806, contact ground 12377.
Over the ground 12377, Southwest 2806. Oh man. Wow. Okay, that got excited real fast. Don't know why.
Have a great time here in Los Angeles and come back and fly with us whenever you can.
Salt Lake ground, Southwest 2806, exit runway 16 left.
Southwest 2806, Salt Lake ground. Taxi the ramp via hotel.
Taxi the ramp via hotel, Southwest 2806. Alright, let's taxi to the ramp. Not sure what happened on that approach there. The airplane just wouldn't behave itself at all. I mean, it just totally took me off guard. I'm going to be parking right over here. Alright, get the APU fired up. Turn off these lights. Taxi light, come on. It's good. Turn off the strobe. The lights can come off. APU starting up, that's good. Alright. Auto braking go to off. We can turn off the pitot heat. And the windshield heat can come off too. Yaw damper, same thing. Wow. Where's my trim? Trim's in the green, that's good. Alright, take the second gate. Let's gate over here. Guy behind me had to go around. I probably held him up. He was behind me all the way or overtook me. I don't know what happened. Alright, let's go here. Get this parked up. Breathe a little. And debrief and do some replays on the landing and see what happened. I mean, I got it on the ground, but whoa, the airplane was doing whatever it was doing. That's crazy. Don't really understand what it was doing, but it was doing something. Alright, APU gen's good. And we can stop it right here. Good. Spark it up. Alright, APU gen's good. Turn off the bleeds on that. Packs are on, it's all fired up. Turn off the taxi light, that can come off. And let's shut them down. One can come off. Two can come off. Anti-collision can come off. And transponder. Whew! We made it. Wow. We made it, man. Can't believe we did. Alright. Let me check out the comments here in a second. What we need here. Nothing yet. We're good. Engine is pulling down. All the lights are supposed to be off, coming off. That's good. Good. Bleeds up. Perfect. We're here. Oh, turn off the clocks. There you go. 1 hour 25 minutes. Not bad. Trayvon says, how do I get Active Sky? It's not on the org store. You got to go to Sim Market. Google Sim Market and you'll see it. Daniel Sims, I have no idea what the plane was thinking, man. I have no idea. You're absolutely right. Avio man, 1,000 to go. 1,000 to go. 1,000 to go. I know it. Peppers are hot. Tangos are full. Can't say I'm overly impressed with Active Sky. We'll wait for the clouds. Yeah, Spags. I don't disagree with you. Yeah, wait for the clouds to come out. You know, then you get something like really impressive. But yeah, you know, that's what I would do too. I'm gonna upgrade to V tonight. I'm gonna upgrade to the beta 10.3 also tonight on this. Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate it. Glad you had fun watching, man. No release info on Zibo 3.31 Victor update. Probably just a fix. Yeah, it's probably just a fix more than likely. Alright, I cut off some guy. He had to go around. I feel bad for him. You know, my Mr. Rex Salt Lake didn't load, but that's cool. But what we're going to do now, let's go ahead and disconnect from X Squat Box. And let's go ahead and do some replays. Let's replay this thing. See how bad our landing was.
2500.
That's our landing coming in right there. And landing calls for landing music. Woo! Wow. Alright, so overall take an active sky for this particular stream is that it did what it said it would do in the box, which is provide weather injection into the sim. Pretty seamless, pretty smooth. Seems to be pretty accurate as to real world forecast, which is good. So we can't take that away from it. It does that. Clouds are meh because the real clouds hasn't come out yet. So, you know, we have to wait on that. It's doing exactly what Flight Sim Global Real Weather is doing, except it's got a better user interface, and it doesn't seem to reload the clouds and clear out the entire sky and load it back in again, which is what I like. So, am I going to stick with active sky? Yes, I'm going to stick with active sky for XP. Definitely I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm not going to change from it at all. I'm going to work with it, tweak with it, see what the capabilities are, and I'm fairly decent happy with it right now. So we're going to work with it, but definitely. I'm not going to complain too much. You know, we'll have competition with this and when X Envir comes out. Not bad. At least I didn't slam it into the ground. Turned out to be an okay landing. Not bad at all. Not bad indeed. Nice. There's that stutter I'm getting. I'm not sure where I'm getting that stutter from. There you go. Alright, let's rewind it. Take it from the other side. Get another wing view. Alright, let's do a runway view. Here she comes. A little bit low. Take my head off here. Woo! She came in low, but right on the center line. Not bad. I should have kicked that rudder over a little bit more. I'll take that. Let's look at that again. Almost took my head off on that landing. It's almost like it was coming directly for me. Ooh, that was low, man. Wow. Butter landing though. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Not bad indeed. Let's rewind that. I want to take it from here. Came in fairly low on this one. There it comes. Oh, sweet. I'll take that any day. Alright, let's do one more wing view, tower view. And we shall call it a night. I'm going to go update the sim right now to 11.3 X-Plane, and I'm going to update the Zibo again. I think there might be some cloud texture that came out with this active sky. Let's see. But all in all, not bad, guys. Not bad at all. Not bad indeed. How good this was. Right over the numbers. Oh, sweet. Nice wing flex too. Beautiful. Oh, let's do one from here. I want to see this one. Because you could see downtown in the views. Look at downtown. That's nice to look at. I don't care who you are. That's beautiful. Thank you, Alberto. Appreciate it, man. downtown Salt Lake. Yes. With all the madness that the airplane was doing on final, can't complain at all. Can't complain, can't complain. Alright guys, that's going to do it. I'm not going to keep the stream too long. I'm going to go update the sim to 11.3. Update the airplane to Victor, 3.3 in Victor. Update Active Sky to a little bit different cloud textures. And then tomorrow we're going to come back and do another flight in it and see what it looks like. Wow, that was a high-speed turn off on a taxiway there. That was high speed. If I do say so myself. Wow, downtown looks so good. Look at that. Nice. Wow. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Definitely, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining me on this flight, this landing. Hope you get more information, or if you got enough information from the Active Sky to see what it is and isn't to your satisfaction, and I hope that helps you in your determination to make a purchase or not to make a purchase. But thanks a lot, man. I appreciate you guys so much. Enjoy, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Thank you, thank you, thank you. XB out. Bye.